Hi preschool friends, it's Miss Jamie and I am back with another science lesson using our jar. This time we are going to make fireworks. Okay, our first experiment was making it rain and now we're going to make fireworks. It's done a little differently than the way that we just did the other one. We need some different supplies. So first you're going to need your jar. Then you are going to need some warm water. So this container has some warm water just from the sink. It's not super hot, but it does need to be warm. Okay, put that down without spilling it. We're also going to need some cooking oil this time. Okay, this is just oil that I keep in my kitchen that we cook with. This is canola oil. Vegetable oil would also work. You're gonna need the food coloring again. So we're still using water and food coloring. And then you're gonna need another little bowl or something. And I have a measuring spoon. I've already tried this experiment a couple times today, so it's still dripping. And you're gonna need a fork. This one, I don't have it near me, but you're also going to need a fork for this one to do some mixing. Okay, so I'm gonna go get set up and we're gonna see if we can get some fireworks. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am back. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little bowl here. We're gonna use our measuring spoon and our oil. And we're going to do, I don't know, maybe 6 tablespoons of oil. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more. Let's do 6. I've got a big jar, so I want to use a little extra oil. Okay, if you have a smaller jar, you don't need to use as much oil. But I'm going to leave the instructions for this one in the description box below the video. Okay, so we have our bowl that has oil in it. Now we need some food coloring. I think for this one, I am going to use some red. Okay, so we have our red food coloring. And I'm only going to use red this time. You can use more than one color, but I haven't had much success with it, to be honest. So I'm going to use just red this time. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do 5 drops of red food coloring. Okay, and then you're going to take your fork, you're going to mix it up a little bit. They're going to break down, but they're not going to sink. Hold on, they're not going to dissolve, I mean. So you can see them all sitting there, still in their little balls. Okay, those are our fireworks waiting to happen. So we're going to move this out of the way. We're going to bring in our jar. Okay, we'll use this side. And now, just like with the other experiment we did, we're going to fill this jar about 3/4 of the way with the warm water. Okay. So I'm going to fill it to this line right here. Yeah, and apparently a little bit more, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to take our oil and food coloring mixture. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit, get the food coloring moving. And now we're going to be very gentle when we pour this in. The oil is going to sit on top of the water. In goes our little drops of food coloring. We're going to give them a minute to sink. And then we should start to see some really cool fireworks. Isn't that cool? The oil is sitting on top of the water, but the food coloring is sinking through. And I'm going to show you what it looks like from the top. It is pretty cool. And like I said, you can use more than one color. If you do use multiple colors, once it has all gone through, they're all going to mix together and they're going to turn kind of like a yucky brown color. But this is really cool to watch. There's still another ball in there that hasn't fallen. Let's see if we can get it to fall. Go, go, there it goes. One last little spray of fireworks. Very cool. Okay. Okay, friends, so that was our fireworks in a jar. Like I've said a couple of times now, you can use more than one color, but for this particular experiment, I used just the one color. But yeah, use any color you want. Use some warm water and some cooking oil and make some fireworks in a jar. I hope you had fun and I hope you give it a try. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.